So lead code number 706, design HashMap. So we are going to get a HashMap that we can put, get, and remove. I took the solution from his code in here, Galivan, and I'm using the Java code with hash. So if we go to the code in here, let's walk a little bit. So we have a size of 19997. The 9 is like 4 times, and the mult is 125829117. Then we'll have an array of the list node that we call data, and then we will have the constructor where the data is the new list node with the size of the number in here. We have a hash function which is like key multiplied by mult, and we check the remainder if we divide by size. So we are going to go into put, and right now we are going to check what happens if we put key 1 value 1, key 2 value 2. Let's do that first. Okay, right now we already inserted into the parameter of this method put the key 1 value 1, and I will skip the remove right now for number 2. For number 1, I'll just go to the line number 20. We have h in here, which is hash of key. Hash is this method. Key right now is 1, so 1 multiplied by mult, where mult is like number in here, divided by the number of size in here. The remainder, which is like the modulus in here, the remainder that we got is this number 183103. If you do it with your own pen and paper, if you can, or like any other calculator, you will get this number. And then we will create a node with the key of 1, value of 1 and the next is the data at the 183103. So a little bit of the side explanation in here. In this line here, we create an array that we call data, and the data is the size of the size in here. So we have should be 6 in here. Yeah. So we have an array from 0 until 19996, and all of them are empty. And we are going to check if is there any data in the array at the index 183103. Well, this is our beginning, so we don't have anything. So in this case, where each of the box is a list node that contain key, value, and the next, and each of the next is also contain key, value on the next, and it keeps repeating. So back to this one again. Right now we are at the line 21, so we create the new node over there. So we have node in here where the key is 1, value is 1, and the next is null. We got null in here because the data at the index 183103 is null. So in the line 22, we will fill that exact thing with the node that we have. So if we go back in here, this is not null anymore. We have the key of 1, value of 1, and the next is null. That's what it means by this line in here. So we are done with the 1. We are going next to the 2. And 2, we are going to remove if we have the same key, which means that if we also input 2 and then the value is different, we will going to replace it. And in this remove, we are going to check our hash. What is the value of our hash? Which is like 2 multiplied by this number and then divided by this number. What is the remainder? If you do that, we get the remainder of 166209. And then we are going to check, do we have a node at that particular index in our data? So at the 166209, let's say it's in here, this is 166209. Do we have anything in here? No, we don't, because like it's just like the beginning of our program. I want to reduce this. Yeah. So this is, we have nothing. So it is a null. And if our node is null, we will return. So we get out of this method function, we back to the put function here. It's also happened with the key 1, value 1, but we skip it because I want to explain it right now. So I don't need double explain. Okay, so our hash right now is 166.209, and then we will get the node in here, which is like the key of 1, value of 1, and the data at the 166.209, which is we don't have anything. And then at the line 21, we will put at that particular data index of the key of 2 and value of 2. So in here, right now we put it, yeah, key is 1, key is 2, value is 2, and next is 2. I should make it bigger, whatever. Okay, and we put that, and then in this hash map, we have the data. The data is not showing null elements in here because like it's a lot and kind of useless. But we have 2 of the list node box that has the value. At 166.209, we have key 2, value 2, and the next null. At 183.103, we have key 1 and value 1, and the next is null. Good. Then we will get that. So if we run this command hashmap.get of 1, we should expect to have the value of 1. So how does it work? Okay, in this get, we will get the hash of the key 1, and the key 1 in here, how to get hash, the one in here, I'm not going to repeat again, and that is 183.103, that is our hash. And then at this particular index in the data, do we have the node? Yes, we do. The node is the key of 1 and the value of 1, because that is the one that we have in here. At this particular index of the data, we have the key of 1, value of 1, and next of null. So when we click it, we got the key of 1, value of 1, and the next is null. So this is the for loop. For the next is a bit unusual, but this is how to do for loop. You can change it to while loop also. And we are going to check whether the node is null or not. So in this case, the node is not null. So we continue the loop. If the node.key is 1 is equal to the key that we are going to look for, we will return the node.value. So the node.key is 1, our key is 1, and we return the value is also 1. So our expectation and the result is the same, so we are good with that. And that's the same with number 2. Hash of 2 is 166.209, and we are going to check, do we have any value at the 166.209? Yes, we do. In here we have key 2, value 2, and the next is not 2 but null. So we're going to click next. So node is not null because the node that we have in here. When it's not null, does the key and the node.key is the same? Yes, they are the same, and we return node.val, which is also 2 in here. So we are good with our test. And then the last one for the number 3. And number 3, if we get the hash for 3, is 3 multiplied by mult and modulus of the size, you get 149315. So let's say 149315 is in here. 149315. We don't have anything in here. So if we get the node of the data at that particular index in here, we will get null. The node is null in here. So we cannot run the loop. If we cannot run the loop, we just return to -1, meaning that like there is no data in this particular node. So that is the test, and I'm going to finish it right here. The next one will be the remove function and also the multiple operation.